Oscar. Okay. Oscar. Oops. Oscar, come. Oh, you got your new shirt. So cute. Come, show your new shirt. Isn't he so handsome in his new shirt? Oscar, come here. Come on, come. No. Let's present your new shirt, Chelsea. Ta-da! Isn't he so cute? Oscar dressed up. Hi, Snowberry! Oscar's waving at you. He got a new dress shirt, isn't it so cute? Hugs back to you, appreciate it. Yeah, Oscar's looking distinguished today. The cats are over here and one is at the window. How are you cats all doing? How are Blake, Cheyenne, and all the rascals? I know, we're cooking for you now. I'm getting ready. We got all your vegetables out here. I already prepared the meat yesterday, so his chicken is already pre-cooked, so you don't have to wait for that. And I forgot your oats, Oscar. I want to buy oats, but oh well. And this is the chicken broth from the chicken that I cooked yesterday, so I'm just gonna throw in some vegetables. Schatz, I know, you're looking so handsome. Oh, a piece coming out, Chelsea. A true fashionista. Yeah, I agree. He needs a fashion show there. Well, I'm glad. Rascals, is it 10 little kittens without mittens? I love that. I'm glad they're all doing good. It's good to hear. And yes, I agree. Oscar needs his own fashion show, or at least his own channel. So maybe one day we'll make your own channel, Oscar, so that people that want to watch some cooking here or other stuff, travel stuff and whatnot, can watch that stuff, and then you'll have your own channel eventually. But I don't mind mixing it up, honestly. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it. Yeah, Oscar got a new dress shirt for the birthday weekend. So, and I love sharks, so I thought, what a better excuse to buy a nice dress shirt. We're gonna be up here again. Oscar loves being the center of attention. Oh. Did you just fart? Did you just fart? Yeah? Okay, that's okay. It happens. Or a walk down the runway on a live stream. That'd be cute. That'd be a good idea. Or maybe I can cut a video together with all his little outfits, so you don't have to wait for him to get changed. I know, he loves his outfits. He does like dressing up. Like he always lifts his arm voluntarily and he gets into the shirts. The only thing he doesn't like, and he would never wear, is shoes. So he would not wear shoes in winter, unfortunately. And he wouldn't wear hats. So he will wear them for a little bit, but he will shake them off after a while. So he's not a big fan of hats. Hi, Rentango. Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, hats and sunnies. I bought him some sunglasses for when we're driving in the car and he's sticking his head out of the car. And for his cataracts, so I thought it would help him if he had some sunnies. But yeah, he shakes them off, so anything on his head he doesn't really like. But shirts, he really loves wearing shirts. He always presents them. I feel like he feels like extra proud when he's wearing a nice shirt. I love to see his wardrobe. Shoes are too much. Beatrice Potter. Yeah, true. Schatzi, don't fall off. And usually my dog doesn't sit on the kitchen counter. Don't worry. Thank you, Homer. Appreciate it. Oscar's a sweetie. Oscar, you're getting all the compliments. You're looking so dapper in your little dress shirt. Oh. So handsome. You got a shark shirt. It says Jaws. I haven't watched the movie Jaws in a while. Have you all seen the movie Jaws? It's my favorite shark movie. I mean, it's probably everyone's favorite shark movie. But yeah, we'll get to cooking now. Yeah, those are sharks, Homer. It's from the movie Jaws. In Germany, we say the movie is called The White Shark or The Great White Shark. It is, and I love sharks. I'm shark obsessed, not obsessed, but I just love shark movies and watching videos about the ocean and sharks. So yeah, I thought that would be the perfect shirt for him for my birthday weekend. Thank you, Omer. Appreciate it. Hello, Rentango. Hello again. No worries, cats have no qualms with sitting on a counter. Oh yeah, yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I think I streamed 2 days ago, and I was making some here in the kitchen. Yeah, I was cooking Oscar's chicken actually, I think, or something like that. And my cat, the big one, Rusty, he just jumped up here on the kitchen counter and he just laid down, and he knows he's not supposed to be up here, but he just laid down because the dishwasher had a drying cycle on, and he loves how hot the kitchen counter gets, or warm, so he loves sitting on some warm spots. When we had a dryer, he would sit in front of the dryer too. So yeah, my cat loves warm spots, and he just sat down super confidently. He knew he wasn't wrong, but he just acted like nothing is wrong. And I mean, he's cute, so I just let it happen, I guess. I'm from Germany, Renhango, but I live in America right now. Thank you, Snowberry. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Danny. Welcome back. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. Hi, back to you. I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm not going to be on here long today. Hi, Fandi. Thank you, Omer. I'm America, yes. German girl in America. A lot of my videos are about my life as a German in America, and also a lot of just camping, kayaking here in America. I love outdoors and all that, and nature. One big thing I really enjoy about America is just the wilderness and the big or the huge state parks and just the vastness. And Germany's a little bit less wild than, although we have places that are still very wild and beautiful nature. It's just smaller, you know, and less variety than here. Nice to meet you too, Renhango. Welcome to the community and to the fam bam here. And I'm from Tennessee, or I'm not from Tennessee, but I live in Tennessee, Omer. Are you from America too? Since you said America, I feel like you are American. I don't think a lot of Europeans or other continents or countries know the term America. You're coming over? Okay, cool. I'll wait for you. I'm gonna chop some zucchini real quick. My dog's hungry, so I better start the cooking. Squishy. Oh well. He loves zucchini, so we're gonna make him zucchini. So I cooked some chicken yesterday. I always boil chicken with the bones, and it makes a nice broth. So I keep the broth. Can you see that? I mean, it's just chicken broth, nothing crazy. And so I keep the broth in there, and then I'm just gonna grate those zucchinis and a little bit of sweet potato, and usually I add some rice and or other grains, but today I don't have any. Thank you, Eric. And welcome to you too, Omer, by the way. Welcome to anyone that's new right now. We stream, or I stream, I don't know why I always say we, probably referring to my dog, but I stream usually around like 3 to 5 times a week. Depends on how much work I have to do and how busy life is, but I try to do it at least 3 times a week. So it's usually just chill cooking vlogs and cooking live streams or hiking, stuff like that. So I'm in New Jersey. Oh, cool. Nice. I've never been to New Jersey, but I only heard good things about it. They call it the armpit of America because we have all oil refineries, so it's smelly on the turnpike. It's a green state. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would love to see it. I want to go to the New York area, New Jersey. I would love to see it, or Maine. Just go like to the East Coast. I've never been to the East Coast except for Nova Scotia. I've been to Nova Scotia a couple years ago in Halifax, and I guess it's pretty, looks wise, I guess from the scenery must be probably similar to Maine and the East Coast vibe, and I loved it. It was really, really beautiful. I would go back in a heartbeat. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. I never really liked my hands in the past because I don't know, just felt like my fingers are long, but I appreciate it. I'm blessed with good nail genes, that's for sure. I need something. Yes, Oscar eats the chicken. So I don't know if chicken is his favorite meat. I would say pork is probably his favorite. He loves the smell, I guess. Whenever I make pork, he gets more like excited about it. He also likes chicken, but I think pork is his favorite, if he could pick. I'm trying to mix it up and not have the same kind of meat all the time. Are you tall? I'm not that tall. I would say I'm like 5'6", I think, in American size. I always have to rethink because we say centimeters in German. What you cooking today? I'm cooking for my dog. Someone's knocking at my door. Hold on. Just making some dog meal prep today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good catch. You guys' birthday. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I got Kit Kat. I got Kit Kat. Nice. That's perfect. I'm still hungry right now. I don't think I get a package. I'm gonna show it the last year. My friend just brought me some chalky for my birthday weekend. And it comes in very handy because I'm so hungry. I haven't ate anything today, so I'm very glad. Thanks, Eric. Are you leaving? Oh. What are you listening to? You. Oh, you watching my stream? Oh, cool. Cute. Stream sniped me. Hi, Stella. Hi, Funny. Welcome. And welcome back. Tri-state area. It's beautiful and diverse. It's the new Rome. What is the tri-state area? Is it New Jersey, New York? Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. Hi, Jay. Missed you too. Sorry, I just said hi to my friend at the door. He just came over and brought me some chalky. But yeah, missed y'all too. I haven't streamed pretty regularly at the moment. Just, I don't know, I've just been pretty busy. A lot of things going on. So I eat a little bit of my Kit Kat right now. I'm so hungry. Also, your American Kit Kat is way sweeter than the German version. Same with Coca-Cola. It's way sweeter here in America. He's very married. Thanks, Snowberry. Yeah, Oh, Jay is actually a friend. Don't worry, anyone or everyone, or yeah, it's all good. Jay, I know Jay. Jay knows me for a couple months now, so we're all good in the hood. But I appreciate you defending me, everyone. That's very sweet. Or I don't know if you were actually referring to Jay. I don't know if I missed anything here. Maybe I missed a message, but that's okay. If it was a troll, I'm glad if I missed it. Tri-State is New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Okay, nice. I've never been to any of those, but it's actually not far. You can sit down.
I want to leave.
Oh, you can leave. I'm not holding you captive here.
I want to see him play.
Okay, don't worry. Tri-State is Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, I thought. Maybe there's multiple tri-states. Everyone's claiming they're the tri-state. I'm gonna call Tennessee, Kentucky, and Georgia the new tri-state. I proclaim another tri-state here. SS in the Army. Oh, thing's funny. Yeah, combat engineer. He'll blow your mind. That's what I always say as a joke about the hobby. Like he literally could. So that's why I'm always nice to him. Be careful. Pull.
So maybe.
Is that? Six. I need my sweet potato. You got the full Dolby Surround real life experience now. You got the Dolby Surround real life experience. Having my stream on your headphones and here in real life.
This one's late.
Is it like buffering? Is it like delayed to stream? Really? It's interesting. I just saw my friend who was watching my stream on his phone. Use a lot of sugar here. Yes, for sure. Definitely gotta brush my teeth extra hard here in America with all that sugar. And I get sugared out, and I'm a sugarholic. Like I'm a sweet tooth. Since I can think, I've been always one to eat sugar and chocolate every day. But here in America, I can get sugared out, and that says a lot because I tolerate a lot of chocolate. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about that in June, about buy some German chocolate and show you my favorites. Because there's an Asia store here around. And we have Aldi, or Aldi, as you say here in America. It's actually called Aldi, the store. It's a German grocery store, in case you didn't know. And they have a lot of German chocolate, so I'll just try to find as many German chocolates as I can and have a little taste testing, either just myself or with my friends. I think it might be more interesting for you if it was with my American friends to see their reaction, so I'll try to get them on board. I mean, there's worse things than asking people to do a chocolate tasting with you, right? So I assume some of them will be willing to taste some German chocolates with me and give me a rating. So I think that would be really interesting for me personally to see, or for people that watch. I have a lot of German followers too, to see how Americans would rate the German chocolate, and then I'll do my own rating and compare it. So I think that would be cool. Would you like to see that, or is it boring? I'm always happy to get feedback to see what you guys want to see. He can't sit down. Okay. I'll let him know. Married sentiment. Swear. Well, my husband is home. He's our friend. Don't worry about it, Homer. I appreciate everyone looking out for me, though. Bye. Thank you for coming over. Hi, Saka. Hey, the whole gang is here almost. Happy to see everyone. Oh, nice. Got a little living room situation here. I always feel like we're all sitting somewhere in a bar or in a living room and just having a chat. I think it's just so cozy to, you know, see some familiar faces or some new friendly faces. Definitely a nice break from all the trolls that I get a lot, especially as a German. For some reason, my streams get shown to a lot of trolls because a lot of people feel like offended by me being German, even though I can't change anything about it that I'm German. So if anyone feels offended by me being German, that is probably your problem and not mine, because yeah, sorry for what my grandfather did or what he was forced to do. But yeah, that's another story. I'm glad we don't have any of those people in here today. I'm not in a good mood, and bring out your best troll, please, Trevor. It's both different. Thank you, Fanny. Appreciate it. People can have friends. Is what your girl tells you about the guy. Getting spicy in here. Let's not add too much spice. Oscar can't deal with spicy food, so let's keep the food pretty neutral and mild flavor, please. Let's not add any drama and spice to the food today. It's Saturday, it's the weekend. Let's all take a deep breath. Everyone's opinion is valid and we hear you. And you can all have a different opinion, that's fine. As long as everyone just stays respectful with each other. That's all I am asking for. I have many girls that want to be my friend. I have to friend zone them, ignore them. Vanessa was her friend that was there. No, the Funny is not the one that came over. It's another friend. Funny is a friend of mine too. He's far away from me though. He's not able to physically be here. So that was another friend that came over. And I do believe in male and female friendships. I had quite a few male friends throughout my relationships, and it never caused any problems. You know, as long as everyone's loyal and knows boundaries, and if it's platonic, there's no issue with that. But I think it's also a little bit different from depending on your culture, where you grew up, and yeah, I don't know. I think in Germany it's very normal to have male or female friends, depending on what gender you are. So yeah, it's very normal, especially in like university culture, because you're surrounded by a lot of males and females, so you'll normally run into males and females at the same time, so, and you'll be friends with both, and you have classmates, so yeah, that's been a very normal thing for me for the last decade. Or not decade, like 7 years or so. But everyone has different opinions, and that's fine. Everyone needs to set their own boundaries and do what they like and what they don't like, or feel comfortable with. Okay, so our chicken broth is boiling right now, and I grated the sweet potato. Germans make amazing cars. I agree. I like German cars too, but I'm also not a car expert, so if it comes like to engines and like stuff like that. I don't know many details about that, so I'm not gonna act like a car expert, but I do like German cars. You know, I can take some spice. I know, Funny can take a lot of spice. You cannot do the spicy ramen though. Right, Funny? I remember seeing that. Just making sure that Homer was being happy. Harmony, balance, I like that. Yes, for sure. All be, let's all be friends, and everyone's different. We have different opinions, and that's fine. Did I wash them already? I think I did, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna wash them again. My brain is so scattered sometimes, especially when I'm talking and reading and doing everything at the same time. He's an old soul, Homer. Depends how you grow up and on you, I guess. Yeah, for sure. If you ever get the chance and you can take Oscar, Yosemite National Park, Grand Canyon, Colorado. Oh yeah. No, it's fine, Snowberry. I appreciate y'all just I don't want to say defending me, but I don't mind at all. I appreciate it. I know you all just mean it in a good way, so that's all that matters. It's just the intention of things. And yeah, I don't have any issue with saying that I'm married, so you can let that all out here. And that's a great tip. Thank you. I want to go to the Yosemite National Park for sure. And Grand Canyon, yes. I've been to Colorado before. I mean, you probably have seen the posts or the videos from Colorado, but and Oscar loved it there too. We went hiking with him, and yeah, he was fit. Like, he could hike for quite a while and for a few miles without getting tired. So I'm very excited to go back. I'm not excited to be scared of mountain lions, but other than that, I can't wait to go back. I've actually been thinking about it a lot at the moment, so I was like, should we go to Colorado and just go for a weekend trip? I live in a cardboard box, but it's a nice box next to Starbucks, which is where I get my internet. How old, Homer, and what state? New Jersey. Has anyone here been to New Jersey before? I think the world of you. Oh, thank you, Snowberry. I'm the same. I have friends from every walk of life, religion, etc. Blessings to all. Yeah, same. I have like all age groups. Yeah, genders, religions, orientation. Yeah, I feel like once you're over the age of 23 or 24, you don't really care if someone's like 40, or you know, humans are just humans, like, or you don't care what they do in every time, as long as they're not hurting anyone, as long as they're good people, you know. Yeah. Uh-oh. The water's evaporating. Gotta save some broth. So next step will be chopping up or boiling this for a little bit. So this is gonna get cooked through because it's for the dog, so I don't want it to be raw or hard to digest for him. So I'm gonna cook it for a couple minutes and then turn off the stove, and then I'm gonna chop the chicken, and then we can give Oscar the food and see how he likes it. And there's two scenarios. He'll either munch down immediately, or he'll embarrass me in front of camera and sniff it and turn around. So I feel like the second thing is gonna happen. And then he comes back later and eats it. And I know she's married and I love and respect her relationship. Can you sing? I would say I can sing, yes. Hi Louis, by the way. Yeah, you got me. I can't take the bulldog spicy. That made me go crazy. You weren't there on stream when I talked to Shuriken about that, but we were talking about the bulldog spicy ramen that you try to eat, or that you did eat them, so good job to you. But we kind of feel like the challenge would be cool, but I'm really scared because you are used to spicy Indian food, and if you struggle eating that, and then this little German potato girl over here is gonna try to eat the bulldog double spicy, I don't know if that's gonna end well. And I always say I did live in China for a little bit, so I am used to spicy food. But first of all, it's been a while, and my stomach did not like living in China. I loved it. Like everything about China, I really love. Well, not everything, obviously. Scratch that. Most things about China I really loved. And I love the food too, just not the spice level and the amount of oil used in the cooking. Not all men old are wise. That's true, not all old people in general are wise. I haven't been to Colorado yet. Yeah, I've been once. My husband has been stationed there before, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't meet him when he was stationed in Colorado, and we made that like our home base. I got good old Tennessee. Shoo-wee! Good old Tennessee. And Christopher he gave me a nickname, and he calls me a Tennessee Twister. I thought it would be super cute, because I'm a little bit weather obsessed. For everyone that's new here, you probably don't know that, but I mean, how would you? But yeah, I'm weather obsessed. I just like to watch the weather news and the radar and see the storms coming up and yeah, all that stuff, just because in Germany we're not used to the crazy weather. Like our crazy weather would be rain or a little drizzle. So yeah, here's the hot chicken broth. Let's turn the camera around. Gonna throw this all in. You guys all old. You've been to Jersey? Nice. No, Omar is definitely in the right state of mind. We're all in the right state of mind. Don't worry about it. Everyone here is cool and in the right state of mind. Or I don't know if I'm in the right state of mind, so I don't know about myself, but I feel like you all are. So that's all good in the head. I'm still working my southern drawl, by the way. If I talk in my southern drawl, my husband always makes fun of me. He always says, why do you speak like you have a blocked nose or a congested nose when you try to speak southern? But honestly, like, not to shame anyone having a southern drawl, but I feel like a lot of people that do have the southern drawl kind of talk like that, a little with their nose congested. Like maybe I'm just making that, or I'm just listening to the wrong people with the southern drawl, or it's just like, I don't know, I feel like they have a little bit of a congestion sound in their voice, like a little sinus infection going on there, if you know what I mean. But maybe I'm just stupid and I don't know anything about it. 46 in New Jersey, nice. How's life in New Jersey, Omar? Do you like it? What's the favorite thing and the least favorite thing about New Jersey for you? If you want to share, obviously, you don't have to. I've been busy, with my routine and workouts. Oh yeah, you are on a mission. Your fitness journey, that is really, really cool. I'm happy to hear that you're still doing it, Funny, and you're successful. And as long as you're happy and healthy, that's all that matters. I actually talked to the hubster today or we talked together, not I to him, we talked about it together, that we want to do the same thing, want to get back to the gym routine and get back on track, just take it more serious again. Yeah, just been slacking a little bit in the fitness department. And yeah, I need to get back on track for sure. Like when I walk, I can feel like I've always been skinny. I would say skinny jeans. Not jeans like skinny jeans, but skinny jeans with a G. Like kinda, not
Genetics.
skinny genetics. It just runs in my family. We have we're all pretty, I would say, slender. So I can eat a lot until I really like gain weight. So I always never really struggled with anything like being unhealthy or anything like that. Like weight wise, but I do want to just be more muscular again. You know, I can definitely tell like my fitness just drops, like my just running is harder, just walking the stairs gets me out of my breath, so I'm like, this can't happen, like I have to get back on track. And I'm just talking about myself, like everyone do their own thing. Gym is not for everyone, or working out, I get that, but I myself need to get back on track. And my Memorial Day plans are nothing crazy. It's my birthday weekend, so I'm so happy it's Memorial Day for that. So we have like the day off on that day, so that's really cool. But yeah, just getting ready for the birthday weekend. Oscar got a cute new shirt. I did a post about that. Oscar had got a little shark shirt because all my longer followers probably know that I'm a little bit shark obsessed here. I don't even know where that comes from, but I just love sharks and ocean stuff. So when I saw that shark t-shirt, I just thought it would be super cute for Oscar. I've been to Nevada. That's as far west as I've gone so far. That is pretty far west. We almost made it to the other side of the country, to the far other side. Nevada doesn't have coastline, right? That's next to California, if I'm not wrong. Arizona, California. But yeah, Nevada's definitely more west than I've been. I've been to Colorado, that's the most west I've been. I think everyone's good. Yeah, we're all good here. As long as they are respectful, I'm fine. Yeah, Funny started off as a troll, like a self-proclaimed, what a word, troll in the past. So we welcome. I'm not calling anyone troll. I don't think anyone is a troll here. Just because you guys brought up the conversation. I do welcome trolls if they're funny. If you want to troll, like I said, I'm not referring to anyone. I'm just meaning in general. Excuse me. If anyone wants to troll, at least be funny and entertain us. To all the new trolls that will be coming on here eventually. I like German because I'm on a 7 BMW. Oh, really? A 7? Is it a good sign? Like, do they break down, or are you just upgrading, or just trying out a new one? That's a big question, because if they break down and you're on your 7, that might not be a good sign for a BMW, by the way. If you want to pronounce it German, it's called BMW. Bayerische Motorenwerke, that means Bavarian Motor Fabrications, I guess. That's the short, or the abbreviation for that word, BMW. Your cardboard box is big and beautiful. I believe that. And you parked your BMW right next to it, next to Starbucks. I love that image in my head. I love Southern accents. I need to find me a Southern peach, a Georgian peach. That's funny.
Southern Belle.
A Southern Belle. I'm definitely not a Southern Belle, but I sure can talk like a Southern Belle if I want to.
Oh God. Yep, Southern.
I feel like I sound more like a trucker from from Alabama. In Alabama trucker. My name's Tucker the Trucker. Tucker the Trucker from Nashville, Tennessee. Shoo-wee. Saddle up, buttercup.
Yep.
I know, that was hot.
Very good.
Yep. My husband was like, shoo. Got a hottie right here when she talks like that. Tennessee Twister is a darn old tail tooting name. Christopher got it right, I agree. I know that you, what do you mean? Okay, I appreciate it. I'm so slow at reading all your messages, I'm so sorry. I'm like worlds behind right now. Did you already order a tube of super glue? I mean, I have not, but like I said, I'm glad you're not my neighbor, Marco. Hi, by the way. I reckon Christopher got it right. Yes, I've been to Jersey. I hated the way people drove there, but other than that, Garden City indeed. Yeah, driving in America in general is a little, I don't know. I don't want to judge anyone, but I'm kind of judging right now. I like my German traffic rules, that's all I say. Like my little roundabouts and my right before left and no stop sign situation, just looking at each other like, are you going? Are you going? I was first. No, I was first. Like, can we have rules? Can we just have like a set rule where we can follow instead of like trying to figure it out? Like it's just, although I think America just trusts its citizens. It's the land of the free after all. So right now, I cooked vegetables. And I'm still reading all your messages. Just gonna finish my cooking at the same time. Or at least get Oscar's portion ready so he can have a little lunch, late lunch. My cat's freaking out over here as soon as I got that chicken. I read that. I can see the Manhattan skyline from my street. I live next to a lot of famous and rich people. It's awesome. You can see the Manhattan skyline? That's amazing. What a dream. You got a nice cardboard box right there, Omar. You picked a good Starbucks, that's for sure. How come your channel has 0 content? My friend's Jersey sucks. Wait, I thought you said you haven't been there. I know you've been there, Jay, right? Because it's unlisted. Never lived there, and yeah, people complain about Jersey. Really? I've never heard anything bad about Jersey before, but I'm not American, so how can I tell? What's going on to cooking today? Hi, Nash. Welcome. You missed Oscar's shirt, so if you get the chance later, rewind to the beginning of the stream. You will not regret it. Oscar got a new shark shirt. It's definitely a Florida, ready for retirement, kind of Hawaiian beach shirt with sharks and Jaws on it, like the movie. And you know I'm shark obsessed, so that was amazing. And since it's my birthday weekend, I'm very frugal usually, and I don't buy stuff that I don't necessarily need. But with Oscar clothes I make a little exception. And since, like I said, it's birthday weekend, going all out. So I got a little shirt for Oscar. I live in jail, Omar, and I like it there. You still in jail, Marco? I never lived there, but it's nothing special. They drive crazy, always rushing, always rude. Street sucks, same as New York. I heard that New Yorkers are a little rude, but I haven't heard that about New Jersey. There's one guy I've been following on YouTube forever. You probably know him. His name is Xiaoma in New York. So he's like an American guy that speaks Chinese. So that's why I started watching him, because I speak Chinese, or I studied Chinese in university. So he got washed in my feet one day, and he's pretty big, like even with people that don't study Chinese, some know him. And he moved to New Jersey from New York, and he said he loves it much more than living in New York. I live in my pretend palace, and I'm rich too. Pretend rich, yeah. Let's pretend fake it till you make it, right? Pretending sometimes works. I don't know. I think, yeah, you can be rich in so many. It sounds so cringe now, and like, wanna be poetic, and everyone heard about that before. But yeah, you can be rich in many ways. You know, financial richness is not all. You want some chicken? Chicken? Let's feed the cat some chicken. Bavarian Motorworks, yes. I'm so far behind. I'm still at the Bavarian Motorworks. I'm so sorry, guys. Olympus, hi. Grüß Gott, Olympus Atlas. Hi, Christopher. Sorry, I didn't see that you're all here already. I'm still reading the old messages. I'm so slow. I was outside sweeping my porch and yes, as usual. Good job. Good job for being in German, Christopher. Sweeping the porch. Me and my grandma are proud of you. Bring my wallet, BMW, right? I'll show you my cat real quick. Break my window. Miss. Okay. Oh, yummy. So you should not eat that. You're already a FF. I don't want to speak it out loud, but an FF, maybe you can think of what I'm trying to refer to. Been my wish. That's a good one. Funny. BMW, been my wish. Also, I have one question. A little bit more. One question for you guys about BMW, as you say here. Why is V, or not V, why is W called W and not double V? Because it looks like two V's, if anything, and not two U's. So, or am I just stupid again? BMW B58 and S58 engines are some of the most reliable and tunable engines in history. Bentley's the way to go. I don't like the look of Bentley. I feel like it looks like the car of like an 80-year-old person, like some 80-year-old investment banker or something. I feel like same with Cadillac. I don't like how Cadillac looks like, but it's just my very unwanted opinion about the topic, so who cares? Go check him out. Nice. Yeah, he has such a cute shirt. If he comes over, oh yeah, he's gonna eat his food in a second, so I'll show you again. He looks like the Hawaiian shirt type for sure. It looks so good on him. It's the first shirt that he has in that style. Bentley has BMW parts. Really? That's cool. Bentley's are slower. Nice. You guys are car people over here. I can't contribute anything to your car talk except for that I love BMW. I would love to get a BMW, but I think isn't it hard? Omar, you can tell me all about it, I guess. But isn't it hard to work on a BMW or have it worked on here in America, like with all the parts? And would you recommend, or is it a very pricey hobby to have a BMW, or BMW? So I'm just gonna stick to the name BMW. It's just what I'm used to. It just seems wrong to call it BMW, but you know what I mean. So would you recommend it, or is it just because it's your passion and you just really love them that you're willing to put some extra money into it? I think I heard people saying, take it with a grain of salt, I might mix that up, but I heard that people say that they're over-engineered and hard to work on here in America. I did drive a BMW or BMW in the past in Germany. I wasn't my own, but you know, ex-boyfriends. But I did not I compared to Volkswagen VWs. Volkswagen, the car of the, how would you translate that, Marco? Volkswagen. So VW is called Volkswagen Germany, or VW. and it's called the car of the people, basically, or the residents. Or Volk is more like an old school term. I mean, folk means folk, but the car of the folk, basically, like the normal people. But I'm trying to compare them all in my head right now, because I've drove them all in the past. BMW, Audi, and I don't know, I think I did like Audi when it comes to driving, but looks-wise, I think nothing beats BMW. And VW is just lame, in my opinion. Bayerische Motorenwerke. You are correct. C'est correct. Oops. What is this is correct in Spanish? BMW aren't the same anymore, but then again, nothing is like it used to be. Yes, everything is just getting worse. I feel like the quality just sucks of many things. Like even with kitchen appliances or like washing machines, dishwashers, all that stuff. It's just meant to break or made to break. Just sucks. But yeah, that's just how it is, because if you make something that lasts forever, no one's gonna need a new appliance or car or computer or anything. I'm sorry guys, I know that's super boring to watch me pull chicken. So thanks for bearing with me. He looks like a doggo model, diva. I agree, he's definitely a little of a diva. Nope, 4 years or 40k miles warranty. You can't double V because the V is next to W. Can't call W double V because it's next to V. Huh. I don't know, it just looks W. Okay, I mean, yeah, that makes sense because it's next to the V. That would sound weird if you said it like that then. Yeah, you would be like W, a double V, yeah. That makes sense, I get that. Never thought about that. Good point. If you maintain a BMW, they are reliable and great driving cars. Okay. Well, if you know how to maintain it, or if you have someone that knows how to work on them, maintains them. No, they are plastic crap boxes. You think so? Compared to a Toyota, it's more expensive to maintain and fix, but if you maintain it, they drive better than Toyotas. I heard that Toyotas are really reliable. A lot of people I talk to about cars, so I'm thinking about getting my own car eventually at one point. Right now, I don't need my own car. I'm just happy when I, to have it on the weekend. But, or I use my bicycle and everything else I can do in the weekend together, So in Germany, I definitely would have needed my car just because, although, yeah, it's the same here. I lived more on the countryside in Germany, so it was good to have a car for grocery shopping and all that. Well, same here, like in America, you're very much bound to have a car. But yeah, everything I need to do with the car, I can wait for in the weekend when my husband doesn't need the car. But I would love to have a BMW, but I know it's expensive, so I'll probably pick a Toyota or something like that. A reliable car that's not too expensive. Correcto. Okay, correcto. That's easy. Thank you, Jay. Benz has the best self-driving right now compared to BMW. Really? Benz? I didn't expect Mercedes to be top-notch with self-driving. I thought Tesla and Asian cars would be better when it comes to self-driving and all that. modern stuff. I didn't realize you called them BMW. Yeah, I just say BMW because W is called V. BMW in Germany. So I say BMW instead of W because W is just like a weird thing for me to say. So bear with me. I mean BMW, not V, sorry. Learn something new every day. My daughter drives a VW, little SUV. She loves it. SUV like a Tiguan, or I have always drove an old Ford pickup and Honda Dual Sport in summer. I think Hondas are really good cars, very reliable, right? And they last forever, right? At least from what I heard, or I might be wrong. I think Marco, you talked about Hondas before too, right? You said the same thing, if I remember that correctly. Looking for Oscar's bowl. Let's plate up Oscar's food. I'm sure he's excited for it. He hasn't ate anything today, so he'll be hungry. I don't want nothing driving itself. I will be driving it. Yes, I wouldn't trust that. Like, I got trust issues already, so I'm not trusting a self-driving car. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of scary because there's always a possibility for a malfunction or something, right? Ben's also turned into plastic wrap boxes. I mean, aren't all cars nowadays kind of like plastic? Happy advanced birthday, Amy. Thank you. Your confidence and calm demeanor and stoic worldview is secure to the mental cloud that's out here. You embody the human spirit of living and letting to live. Aww. Screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot cute messages or things I wanna remember for later, like a movie recommendation or book recommendation, stuff like that. Maybe I'll do like a ranking of comments one day. It is so sweet of you. Thank you, Funny. I appreciate that so much. And I can only give that back to you. Quality is not what it used to be. Yeah, with many things. UVW. Yes, UVW. Just added the ABC in my hand real quick. Hi, Sami. Welcome back. I wish you all the best for this year and may you have thousands of happy and joyful moments with your hubby, friends, and all of us. Aw, I appreciate it. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. You all are amazing. And I hope so too. I hope I have so many more great moments with y'all and the animals and the hubby and hopefully soon the family at home in Germany. Of course, I'll take you guys with me to Germany, so pack your suitcases. You never know when we're gonna go. So I hope you have your little hygiene bag ready and a little extra sweater and some comfy pants, and you're ready to board the plane with me, and we'll go to Germany hopefully very soon. I still have to figure out with my work and everything when I can go exactly, but it's definitely gonna be very, very soon, so get ready for that. And get your passports ready because you'll need them, that in Germany. Otherwise, you can't enter the country. So I'll live stream and you all have to. Oh no, that wouldn't work. I couldn't see you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll go to Germany pretty soon. That's all I'm trying to say. I wish, but that you would have to say UVW. UV. Yeah, that is actually very weird. That is, yeah. Good point, Omar. Appreciate that explanation. I was really asking myself that question for a while, or all, like whenever I read W, I would think about it. So I'm glad you explained that to me. And it's a very logical explanation. And again, Funny, thank you so much. I'm very excited to see what the year brings for us. And yeah, hope we'll have a lot of cool conversations and interesting videos here and exchanges and learn from each other. And y'all are amazing, and I couldn't be happier about this community. I'm trying to find Oscar's food. So he got a little bit of his dry pebbles. I'm just gonna add those crumbles. I'm gonna add them into his food. And I bought him new food today, so I'm gonna refill that box. My 5-liter V8 Genesis did not break down a single time in 7 years of ownership. Well, but you also have to think that you barely drive that car, Marco, right? Because you don't take it out in bad weather. So would you say you drive it often? Like, do you use it as much as like a person would use it that actually like drove to work with it every day and in city traffic and go on vacation with it, stuff like that, you know? You think it's comparable? And I know you know a lot about cars, so I'm not trying to like act like you don't. I'm very sure you do. Just asking if you think it compares to like a normal used vehicle. And yeah, I hope you know what I mean. All right, we're gonna add some of the chicken broth to Oscar's food right now. Some vegetables. And get the hiccups. It's not very appetizing. I mean, it's just pulled chicken and broth. Luxurious. Genesis are great cars. Yeah, Marco has oh yeah, you already said that, a Genesis. Also, I saw the Genesis SUV today, Marco, in the same color as yours. I see it super rarely, but once in a while I see it. And I'm cooking for my dog right now, for anyone that asks. It's important from Korea. Import from Korea. Oh, so Genesis is Korean, okay. See, I didn't know that. When you pull up next to my 573 BMW. Oh, you got an M4? Oh my, that'd be my dream car, M4. I think M6 are a little bit long and a little bit hard to navigate in parking situations or traffic, city traffic. I mean, it's not hard, but they're just very long. They kind of look impractical for parking or like just living in the city. Or driving in the city like Nashville. So M4s, I just love the sporty look. I think they're amazing. I drove in an M2 in the past. So like I said, an ex-boyfriend's car, so not my own. So I love to drive that car. It was just really fast and sporty and fun to drive. But one thing you probably don't have to deal with. So one thing I want to say earlier, I just forgot, about BMW that I don't really like. So I drive stick, right? Because I'm German, so I'm used to driving stick or manual. I don't like automatic cars. I think it doesn't give you the driving feeling. Like it doesn't feel as you are driving the car yourself. Like it feels like you know those little. It's like a super weird analogy right now, but you know those cars that little kids have that they sit in with those electric little cars that they drive around in the backyard. I feel like I'm driving that when I'm driving an automatic car, just because I need my stick, I need my clutch and everything. It just feels more natural to me, just because I learned it that way and I grew up like that. So that's just a German thing, I guess. And BMW has a very short clutch way, so like there's different length of the releasing way of a clutch, and I feel like Audi, for example, has a pretty long one compared, or Ford. We had a Ford at home in Germany, my family, and I liked the Ford. It was amazing to drive, so I'm a big Ford fan. But BMW, the way was like this, so it was super hard to lose it, like the point, especially when you were new to it, when you haven't driven it before. So it's really hard for me to not make the car die. Like that's like when you drive automatic, you don't have that struggle, but if you drive stick, it happens to you once in a while that your car will die in front of the red light because you didn't give it the right brake clutch way before you gave the gas, so it will like stop working, so it just shuts off basically. It doesn't happen often to me, but it did happen when I had a brand new car that I never, or not a brand new car, but like a friend's car that I didn't drive before, you know, so it happens. So don't judge me, but it would happen to you too, you automatic driver. See, you're judging me right now, I can see it. But yes, it's sometimes a little embarrassing. I have an old Ford Ranger as one of my vehicles with 300,000 miles. Wow, still rolling strong. Here we go, Ford. I love Ford. Never left me stranded. Depends how you care of her as well. I love how you all, by the way, you Americans call your cars her, like you have like a female name for them. So let's hear all your cars' names. I want to hear. I'm sure you got some cute girl names. Ours is actually called Bertha. So, and I was like, when I met my husband, I was like, who's Bertha? So I was like, I want to know who that Bertha is, but it was just like a silly, like female name, you know, like an older lady's name. So, because it was an older car, so I thought it was funny. But yeah, I was like, who's that Bertha? She must be special. And Oscar is ready for his food, by the way. I'm gonna feed him in a second. Tiguan, okay, nice. Yeah, Tiguan's they're actually nice cars, from what I know. Like I said, I'm not an expert. We ate for the poor. Omer, the unspoken rule. Here's Domestic Marco. My 2025 M4 is rated at 523. It's pretty good. Okay, I'll let you guys have your car talk. Sounds impressive, but after reading all the numbers, you guys comparing your cars, I'm like, yep, no idea what you guys are talking about, but I guess I like M series, me too. They're just sexy cars, that's for sure. Cannot fully find yeah, Marcus still in jail. Self-driving is great on highways. You still need to watch the road in a car. Yes, a friend of ours has a car, Oscar, that does the self-driving, and he said it's great in traffic jams or yeah, just highway driving, especially when you have like a long commute, so you can just like relax a little bit and not be like, I mean, you still need to be focused obviously, but it's just more chill that way. Oscar. Oscar. Same here, Jay. I'm gonna keep my hands on the wheel for sure. Yeah, Mark, you used your driver, I know. Of course. I haven't get a passport again. Yeah, you better. You all better get your passports before we leave. They will be here as soon as you know, or you think. Ami always send happy vibes to all in chat. You are a wonderful soul. I always enjoy and appreciate. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much, everyone. Or Christopher, in that case. Thank you so much. So sweet. Why are you all so cute? Oscar. Come on, Oscar. No, I'm not in the fridge. Turn around. My old man here can see. Hi, Daniel or Danielle. You love driving stick too? Nice. That's cool, Christopher. You're probably used to it from Germany, living in Germany before. And yeah, again, thank you so much for your sweet compliment, Christopher. I really appreciate those kind words. And I can only give that back to all of you. Especially my OGs here. You always make my day or evening. It's always so cozy to hang out with everyone. Oh, I told you, he's gonna embarrass me in front of stream. Oscar, I know this is delicious. You just acting like mommy can't cook. You did that on purpose, don't you? Also, how cute is that shirt? Come on, you little dapper guy. Looking all distinguished in your little button-down shirt. You better take a bite of that food, or I'll give it to Daddy. I'll just tell my husband this is his food, and he's probably gonna eat it. Since it has chicken in it. I guess the cat wants to eat it at least. At least someone's appreciating my cooking over here. Yes, Lizzie, go ahead, eat it. Oh, see, now he wants it. So once he has to battle for it. Oh, that's so rude. Oscar, that's really rude of you. You don't want my food? Yummy. Chicken. I promise you it's yummy. Usually he likes my food. He's just trying to, because there's new people here that are new to our community, he's trying to embarrass me. And now he's eating it. Things are designed to, no. It's the future, yes. They're designed to break. Made to break, for sure. I agree. Can hardly find anything standard shift anymore. Yes. Cars are... I love driving manual too. Feels real. Yes, it's a good point. Feels real. Moving to the US, I'm driving a Hyundai. Nice. Only heard good things about Hyundais too. Honda, Hyundai, and Toyota were like the most praised cars from what I heard. Honestly, I feel like I'm driving a toy car. My soul and the engine are in sync when I drive manual. Yes, for me too. Like the toy car, that's exactly what I mean. Driving a toy car. And with when you do it with your hands and you have like everything in sync and like your hand and motor or like your muscle memory, and I don't know, it just feels different. It's hard to explain if you haven't done that before. Cars are girls for me. I never really named them ever. My friend named my truck Betsy once. Betsy, that's cute. Betsy and Bertha. That sounds very similar. My old truck, my daughter named years ago the Silver Bullet. Nice. Driving fast, I guess, huh? It sounds like it. Silver Bullet. I love manuals. Me too. 10 Tafeln of Kinderschokolade. Oh, 10 of them? Nice. Also, I went to Aldi today, guys. Did a little Aldi haul. Trying to get Oscar on camera with me, so you could see some cuteness over here. I'm hungry, by the way, I just noticed that. So I went to Aldi today to get Oscar's zucchini and sweet potato. That was my first, that's the reason why I went in. But I got some German stuff, some German chocolates, and some more German items I could find. So I'm very ready for making a German food video from Aldi and give you some recommendations on what's good and what's not. And I want to make a separate chocolate one day because there's so many different chocolates, so I want to separate that from the other food stuff. But yeah, it was German week not too long ago, so I got some good items that were left that I didn't see the first time I went there a week ago. But yeah, I'm gonna make a little food rating video. I think that's gonna be fun. Self-driving the Benz S-Class works well. Oh yeah, see, this is so overpriced, I agree. Or from at least what I think would be overpriced. Look at my little gremlin over here. Ate all his food, it wasn't that bad, huh? Apparently. You're such a picky little guy. And now look at that bowl. That's clean, shiny. Pretty yummy, huh? Renault. I had a French car too. My first car. I feel like laying down right now. Ooh, no, that's uncomfortable on the ground. I'm getting up again. My back hurts from working out. But yeah, I had a French car in the past. I had a, what was it called? Not Renault, Marco helped me. What's another French car brand? Such a weird glare in here, by the way. And please don't mind all that trash over there. It's just cardboard that I have to bring away. Trying to recycle here in America, even though I don't know if the recycling actually ends up as recycling or if they're just gonna throw it all on the same junkyard. I forgot what I wanted to say. I've lost my train of thought. 2010 Scion TC with some mod. Nice, y'all got some good cars. Some reliable cars here. Oh, Oscar, cutie pootie. 10 pack went up from $22 to $39. Really? Oh, Marco, next time I'm in Germany, give me a grocery list and order some German food for me, and I'll send that to Ohio. I don't want you to pay like such a ridiculous price for Kinder chocolate, which means translated children's chocolate. So Kinderschokolade, if you see that in a store, like the Kinder Bueno, or the Kinder Joy, like the egg, the little white and red chocolate, it's called children's chocolate if you translate it. What a little bread, right? Thank you, Nash. It certainly is. Oscar wants McDonald's. That is funny that you said that, Jay. As if you knew that. He is driving me crazy today, those curls. Ugh, I was too lazy to straighten my hair today, so whatever. Getting distracted again. McDonald's, yes. It's funny that you said that because Oscar's first food actually was McDonald's. When we found him on the street, we picked him up. We went to a drive-thru nearby and got him some hamburger without the bread and just the patty, and some chicken nuggets. So that was the first food that he ate. So I think I want to go through a McDonald's drive-thru for his birthday, just as a little, or his gotcha day, as a little nostalgic meal. He wants Happy Meal. Yes, exactly. I agree. He loves that kind of stuff. He loves fries too. He loves fast food. It's just because I think as a stray dog, he was just very used to eating those kind of leftover foods he found on the street. Oscar definitely waiting for a proper sausage roll. He'd be like, lady, it's your birthday week. What the hell is this crap? Order that gosh darn hot dog. Yes, probably. He's like, why am I eating this zucchini, sweet potato stuffed with the steamed chicken? He's probably over the healthy meals. He probably wants the happy meals, not the healthy meals. So I agree. You're all right. I can't believe he lets the cats next to his bowl. Oh yeah, Oscar. He's such a kind dog. Like, I would say you could beat him and he wouldn't bite you. Like, I never beat him. Don't get me wrong. But just trying to make a point, like, you could pull his ears if there's babies or kids around. Like, I have a friend that she has little kids, and they could do anything, and Oscar would never ever snap or do anything bad. Even if a dog attacks him, like, he had dogs that would like jump on him and try to like bite him in a playful way, he would just start barking and howling like a little horn, and he would just like shake and call me because he knows I protect him and I'll pick him up. So he would never ever do anything to anyone. So I could fully trust him with little kids or anything like that. He loves the cats. Yeah, I don't know if he loves them. I think he accepts them. So, okay, I take that back a little bit. Oscar is a little pervert. He's a little, he still has his balls, right? So they are retrieved in his belly. We just recently found that out. So he probably has a lot of testosterone in him because of that. So we have to get him surgery and take him out and all that. But that's gonna be next month. Anyways, he has a lot of testosterone, so he is a very friendly dog, but he will try to hump other dogs or even cats. So in the beginning, if he doesn't know them, he'll try to hump them until I like shout at him and tell him no, he will stop. But he'll definitely try to yeah, get a little flirty in the back, on the backside. Yeah, it's definitely a little. He's a rascal. Jefferson would be a hot mess. Oh, if a cat would try to eat his food. Yeah, a lot of dogs would be a little like growling or something, or snap, I think, if someone tried to eat their food. And I can't blame them. I'm probably the same if someone tried to eat my food. My first car was a Renault R4. Marco, do you know a Renault Twingo? That a friend of mine drove that, and that was such a fun car to ride, to be honest. Mine was a Peugeot, I think. Yeah, Peugeot. Yeah. Hi, Connie. Not Citroen, no. But where I come from, you only see French cars because I live so close in Germany, I live so close to the French border. So it's like a 5-minute drive to France for me. It's right across the Rhine River, so yeah, I'm right there. And there's Citroën, Renault, Peugeot, all the French cars. Automatic cars can have pedal shifters. Better than a clutch. I had a V8 Ford Thunderbird and it fell apart. Not even 100,000 miles. Wow. Not a good sign. My Genesis Ultimate's name is Princess. Oh yeah, I know. You're right. It's a good name. So Princess is the car and the Queen is probably, hopefully, the wife. Hopefully not the neighbor's wife. The Marcos followers will know what I'm referring to. It's just a joke. Obviously. We're all good people here. Oscar's trying to be Genghis Khan, eh? Yeah, yes. I would probably say yes to that for sure. So there has not been one animal that he hasn't tried to hump, no matter how big they are. It's very funny to watch when we go to a dog park, and there's dogs that I just look at and I'm scared. Like, I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, and big dogs, bulldogs, and like all those, what are those called? With the pointy ears, they have like those 2 pointy ears, kind of like they look like Batman, but as a dog. I think they are very scary looking. Like, they intimidate me. Like, they scare the shit out of me, to be honest, if I see them in the dog park, like running around. But they're beautiful dogs, but a little scary looking. But yeah, I just look at them and I'm scared. But Oscar, little weenie dog, will run up to that kind of dog and he'll try to hump them. And I'm like, Oscar, you have like 0 survival skills. But at the same time, he survived as a street dog for until old age. So I guess he does have some survival skills, but definitely not when it comes to other dogs. Doberman, Pinscher. Yes, exactly. Thank you. I was looking for the name. I thought Rottweiler for a second. Rottweiler are also scary to me just because they're so massive. And my grandma had neighbors that bred Rottweilers, and I always thought they were like kind of like creepy looking, and they were a little mean. But that's probably just because I had a bad experience with them. Greetings, Shuriken. Happy Saturday. How is it going for you? It's going good for us. We've just been running some errands and went to a pet store to get Oscar's dry food. I like to have a little bit of dry food in the backhand just in case I won't be able to meal prep on time, which happens once in a while. Oscar can sing you a song and he gets very upset about that. So if I feed him dry food one day out of 10 days, he'll be upset for like the rest of the day. So he's not gonna be happy that 9 days out of the 10 days I made him homemade, fresh, organic food. He'll be upset about that one day where I fed him kibble. So, but yeah, that's just Oscar. He's a spoiled little brat. And I said that very right earlier. But I'm contributing to him being a spoiled little brat, so it is my fault too. I want a red Doberman. A red one? There's red Doberman. Like, where's the red color coming from? Is it like a breed or like are they like interbred? Or is red referred to the kind of red chest that they have sometimes? I think they look stunning. Like, they are cool dogs, but it's kind of, don't they have to do something to the ears that they stand up like that and clip the tails and all that? So I'm not a fan of that. And if Oscar will ever leave this planet, I don't want to say it, but I would love to have another, like a Jack Russell or Wiener dog again, just because I think it would just remind me of Oscar, and maybe it would make me more sad because it reminds me of Oscar, so maybe that would be a dumb idea. But I can't wish for a dog breed, because like with Oscar, I'll just wait until a dog comes into my life. chances that I'm gonna find another dog on the street just running next to my car is gonna be very low. So that's probably a once in a lifetime kind of thing. So I'm happy my little Oscar angel came into my life that way and found us. But yeah, I'll just go to the animal shelter and see what they have if we ever want another dog one day, and just see who needs to be saved. In an alternate universe, Oscar would have been a womanizer paying a lot of child support, probably. Yes, and going back to Genghis Khan, what was the crazy number? Funny, since you brought it up, you probably know all the numbers. How isn't that like a percentage that says how many his genes, like how they're distributed in the world, like how much of the genes in the world are made up from Genghis Khan? Isn't there like a number like that? So if you have that, please share, because I can't look anything up right now since I'm streaming from my phone. Yay, funny and Shuriken together in a stream. It hasn't happened in a while. I feel like it's either one of you at the moment. So I'm glad you're here at the same time. Waiting for my Wendy's food I ordered. Ooh, Wendy's. Wendy's is, I would say, is probably my favorite fast food here in America. If I ever eat fast food, it's most often from Wendy's. I do eat fast food maybe like once every 6 months as a treat. And sometimes it is Wendy's, or most of the times it would be Wendy's. And I think it is not mainly, it's really good, I think. But partly because the first time I came to America, I went to Mexico because I had a quarantine in Mexico. I know it sounds crazy, from Europe, because back then the T administration wouldn't let Europeans inside the country during COVID, right? But for some reason Mexicans could come over and other countries could come over, but not Europeans. So that was probably just a little bit of a bully kind of thing. Anyways, it's just my interpretation. I had to go to Mexico, stay in Mexico for 14 days, try to not catch COVID, come back and then come to America from there. And yeah, I came to America for the first time, and my back then boyfriend, who's now my husband, picked me up with his truck, and I mentioned to him that I'm excited to try American fast food for the first time, and one of his favorite fast foods is Wendy's. So when I came into the truck the first time, there was a little Wendy's package sitting for me waiting, and I was so hungry because I had a food poisoning in Mexico, so I couldn't eat for 3 days, and I was all by myself, and it was miserable, and I didn't eat for 3 days, and then my flight to America was scheduled, so I went on a flight without eating for 3 days because I was so scared to eat before the flight, because I just thought I was just gonna come out again, so I didn't eat for 3 days. And then I came to America, and that Wendy's thing, that was delicious. That hit the spot. So I ate a Wendy's burger as my first food in 3 days in the truck in America, just listening to a really cool cassette playing in the truck, and that was my first image of America. And I just remember that was a very nostalgic and cool memory I have. And yeah, since then Wendy's is my favorite fast food. Don't drop the soap. Yes. I watched all your new shorts, by the way, Marco. I just haven't been able to comment. I've just been on the go all day today, but I watched it, but I didn't comment. My children grew up with Rottweiler named Nixon. He was a fabulous dog. Oh, Nixon, like the president. Okay. Cute. Lots of social interaction and was amazing. Cute, that's good. Yeah, maybe Rottweilers are cuter and just sweeter dogs than I think it was really just my grandma's neighbor that had a very, a nasty one. So in my head, you know, I was just like stuck in my head. Red ones, they come red as well. Oh, really? Rare and expensive. Yeah, I bet. I've only seen black ones, or black and brown, or like with the reddish kind of chest. That is cool, red ones. I would love to see one. Mine's going pretty well. I went and picked up my car this morning. It's working once more. Oh yeah, didn't you say in a comment? I remember reading that comment when I was at work, I think. And I was like, I'm gonna reply to him later when I have more time. And then I just never found the comment again because there were so many new comments coming in. So I did read your comment that you had some car stuff going on. So I'm glad it's working. Oops. I just made a big batch of orangeade concentrate using a recipe from the Great Depression. Oh, nice. How is it easy or hard to make? I've never tried. Yes, I agree. I was about to say, I feel like you need to, if you don't want to do it, ask Meg maybe if she would post it on hers, because I know you don't want to mess up the your shuriken theme, which I get. All of our dogs have been named after US presidents and first ladies. Family tradition. Oh, cute. Oh yeah, Jefferson. That's cute. I love that. It's nice to have traditions. At one point, almost 10% of the human population was the descendants of Genghis Khan. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I want to have the number. In my head, I had like, I remember 12%, but that might be a little much. But 10% already, like that is insane, isn't it? Like 10%, or even if it was 1%, that would already be crazy enough, or 5%. Never eat out, but Wendy's is 100%. Same. I never do fast food. Like, if I do fast food, like it needs to be a special occasion, like a hardcore craving. And then again, I usually don't give in to it because I know it's bad for me. And yeah, but sometimes I give in and I need some Wendy's, those potato things in the Frosty, and I dip the fries into the Frosty. My husband showed me that. I thought it was disgusting at first, like just the thought of it, but it's actually really delicious. Eating the chalky Frosty with some fries. And yeah, I'm glad you can relate, Christopher, and you're a Wendy's lover too. Screenshot this zest. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Zest for oranges, sugar, citric acid, imperial quarts of boiling water. Imperial quartz, Juice for oranges and 2 lemons. That's a good idea. I'm gonna screenshot that too, if you don't mind. How did you two meet? Me and my hubby. So I was studying close to, like, my university town was close to where he was stationed in Bavaria, and we met on a dating platform, but my radius was a little bit extended because I didn't want to date in the university town because I was kind of over those university dudes, just like some smarty pants and all that. So I was just extending my radius a little bit, luckily, because he was like an hour away from me from that town. So that's how we met, and then we met in like a very cute medieval city that had like a medieval wall going around the city, like a wall where they had archery up there and all that in the past. So yeah, we went to see that medieval city together, and it is such a beautiful town. I have to, next time I go to Germany with him, I'll go there with you all and I'll take you with me, and you need to see that. It is so cute, and kind of like you imagine in a movie or from pictures. Just really sweet. Christopher, I don't know if you've been there. It's called Rothenburg. It's in Bavaria. And yeah, nothing, that's the story basically, nothing crazy. That makes the concentrate. Okay. Thanks for sharing that, Shuriken. I always love when you share recipes. Screenshot it. Get a smiling face of Army. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be in a screenshot. Oh no. Completely forgot about that. Next time, let me know when you screenshot and I'm gonna post. So I'm not gonna look silly. Although, who cares? You see me in all the silly moments already in live streams. Nothing, you can have not hide anything in live streams. You can hide stuff in videos, or you can cut them in a certain way, right? To only show a flattering angle, but in live streams, not so much. And you've all seen a lot of live streams already from me. So yeah. Let's today. Oh, hi, Barish. How are you doing? Merhaba. Hi, Alan. Can we expect Trump Melania in the house anytime soon? I'm excited to hear. Maybe in the future. That'd be funny. Trump. I don't know. Does that sound good for a dog? Trump, come here. Definitely wouldn't be surprised to meet a lot of Trump dogs here in Tennessee. It's definitely a tea state here. They definitely love their daddy tea, that's for sure. So I'm sure there's a lot of dogs here already that are called Trump. And Bush and all the Republicans. Hopefully not. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of options still out there. Presidents' names. Christopher, before you have to do that. You're fine too? That's good. I'm glad to hear. I'm fine too, Barish. Appreciate it. Barishi Unut Mamish. I will just act like I know what that means. Oh, you didn't forget Barish. Nice. No, of course not. Barishi Unut Mamish. Of course not. And I have a pretty good memory with names and people, I think. The only good thing about my memory, I have, I can remember people pretty well and details, and kind of the most weird details that you would never think I would remember. But then again, learning for an exam, I'm like freaking out, and yeah, very selective memory. Let's say that. I don't think I will get another dog after Jefferson, but my kids love the tradition probably in the future. Keep us updated on that, Christopher, if there will ever be a Trump in your family. It's an interesting tradition. Back in my country, we don't name our dogs the traditional names. How do you call your dogs, Funny? Just out of interest, because you said it's different. And yeah, Christopher, I can understand. I don't know, just the thought of just talking about getting another dog after Oscar just already sounds terrible, and just makes me sad just thinking about it. And I don't know if I could have another dog. I probably could after a while, but I feel like I would compare that dog to Oscar a lot, and Oscar's just so perfect. And yeah, just thinking that he won't be there forever, it's just very, very rough. But that's for everyone with animals, not just me. So yeah, it's understandable, Christopher. I couldn't do it for at least a couple of years. So I feel you. Speaking about the car issue, if any of you guys have had to use a fire extinguisher to put out a fire in your engine compartment, you know how distressing that can be. What? So you had to use a fire extinguisher? You had a fire in your engine compartment? Oh wow, you want to tell us any more about that, Shuriken? That sounds terrible. I'm so glad you're okay. If you name the dog Trump and the dog will go. I ate a beautiful steak. The steak was... I ate a beautiful steak. The steak was so good. No one ever had that good steak before. Believe me. Big, beautiful steak. So good. Big and beautiful. I tried my best. I can't impersonate Trump very well. But I could definitely, I heard his voice in my head while I was reading this. And his, just the way he talks. He's definitely a character. At least, like, he's never scared to speak his mind. And sometimes I would wish that more politicians would be more just saying the truth, or not necessarily the truth. I don't know if it's the truth, but at least they're speaking their mind, because a lot of politicians beat around the bush, right? I'm not talking about George, but they're beating around the bush, and it's just like, just get to the point. Just tell me or tell us what you want to say. Like, let's be real and authentic. So at least he has, we can't tell him he's not authentic. So he's definitely a character, and he says what he has on his mind. And yeah, I think trying to find some positive. And yeah, I hope you're safe and sound too. That sounds pretty intense, Shuriken. That's for sure. Hi, Mio. Hey, you even did the E with the dot underneath. Shuriken. That's pretty cool that you paid attention to that. You're definitely someone that pays attention to the detail too. We name monikers, non-human names, like Buddy. We named the dog as Rambo. Interesting. I have I would call him friend by now. On YouTube, I've known him pretty much since I started, and he has been so supportive. So his name is Derek, and he has a cute dog. He has a cute channel with his dog, and he calls him my buddy Leo, and he either says buddy or Leo. So I guess what you just said, buddy, and he always calls Oscar his buddy too. So he would never say Oscar. He would always just say my buddy Oscar. So I guess that's basically what you just said. Give him like non-human names and adding like something like buddy in front of it. But yeah, he's super sweet. He's so supportive. I can't even put that in words how supportive that guy is. Like, he watches all videos and live streams, and always leaves a comment, and I try to do the same for him. Sometimes I'm less active on watching YouTube than making YouTube. I used to be a sucker for YouTube. I would watch YouTube all day long. But now that I'm making YouTube, it's really hard to find a lot of time to consume YouTube outside of, going on with my regular day job, household, and the animals, and once in a while catching up with a friend outside of YouTube. I mean, I see all his friends, but I mean like people that are not on YouTube in my live streams, like my friends that I had before YouTube. So it's kind of hard at the moment to watch YouTube, but I love watching YouTube. So excited for that Memorial Day weekend. I'm just gonna take it slow and give myself some chill YouTube time where I watch some videos. My middle daughter has a Pomeranian named Pat Nixon. Cute. Pomeranians are cute, aren't they? Fluffy. Yes, I had to use extinguisher in car. Ooh, but only because the mechanic caught my firewall. What? That's crazy, y'all. What are you guys doing with your cars? I don't even know. I don't even have an extinguisher in my car. Do I need an extinguisher in my car? Do I need to add that to my grocery list? I'm doing just fine, buddy. Not sure what would have happened if I didn't have the fire extinguisher to so first of all, so that happened, and it happened that you had a fire extinguisher to hand. That is already crazy enough to me that you guys have fire extinguishers, but that's a great idea. I mean, now hearing that 2 people here out of all of us had to use a fire extinguisher in the car before, so thank you for giving me that little tip. It was tense. It already pulled the car away from the house, thankfully. Wow. That is, I hope everything is okay, Shuriken. With you, the house, and everyone involved. As someone who works in insurance, I hope you're covered well. If the claim adjuster denies the low balls, don't agree. Okay, good. Another tip. Getting all the tips here. Everyone, take out your notepad. I always love that about our live streams. Everyone just so knowledgeable, and we all can share experiences and giving tips and stuff. It's so great. My oldest daughter has 2 beagles, old girls named Martha and Abigail. Oh, cute. I love beagles. I could see myself adopting a beagle for some reason. I feel like they have sad eyes and like droopy eyes a little bit. That's cute. And did you know that beagles are the animals, monkeys, beagles, and rabbits are most tested on animals, at least a couple years ago when I looked into that. So if animal testing is done a lot on beagles, and beagles get bred especially for animal testing. And they're just such sensitive dogs. Just so sad. And I remember I knew the reason why they did that on beagles, but I can't recall. Something I can't remember, but yeah, there was a reason why it was mainly beagles that they do testing on, and yeah, mice obviously and rats, but talking about bigger animals, it would be those. Sorry, not trying to make that conversation sad. I'm just going down the sad path right now. I had a unit that controls the auto start function on the main battery, short out an arc. I could hear it making electricity sound. When I removed the battery cover, the flames shot up. Oh wow, that could have ended really badly. Many thanks for that. I always play hardball with the insurance people. Yeah, you should never give in to anything like that. Obviously, no one's trying to pay anything or cover anything for you, so everyone needs to fight for stuff. Same with the army, is the same thing. You always need to fight for something that's like benefiting you. This is normal, I guess, unfortunately. They aren't legally allowed to deny your claim. Ask for supervisor. Okay, nice. Good to know. Some conversations are meant to be said. It's true. It's part of us. I agree. Yep. Not everything is positive, and yep, a lot of sad things out here in the world, unfortunately. I'm gonna pack Oscar's lunch in a Tupperware real quick, and then I'll make myself some food because I am starving, y'all. I don't know about you. Did you all eat anything today? Let me hear what you eat if you want to share. I just love hearing what everyone eats. You know me, or you should know me by now. I don't know why I love knowing what my friends eat, but for some reason, I guess I just love food. I'm gonna buy myself some oats. I'm gonna add some oatmeal to this mixture later, so it's a little bit more, I don't want to say slimy, but a little bit more, less liquid, so it's easier to feed it that way. Look at that. That fits like a glove, or my husband thinks it's a hilarious word in German. Talking about German, Christopher, I'm very impressed, by the way, by your comments. When you comment under my shorts and videos in German, that is really cool that you still know all those German words and even the spelling and everything. So I'm very impressed. But yeah, gloves, it's one of the funniest words in German. So gloves are called hand shoe. So instead of shoe, it's a hand shoe. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's a shoe for your hand. But yeah, glove is hand shoe in German. Isn't that a cute word? I love it. Homemade pasta. Oh, yum. That sounds delicious. I've been craving pasta for a while. I bought some at Aldi today. Her beagles are royalty little super spoiled. I believe it. Bought little princess. I'm gonna go to, it's 4:54. I'm gonna go for a walk with Mrs. Sounds great. Enjoy your walk, Funny. I tried to go earlier, but it was like a thunderstorm warning, so I didn't want to go. I don't want to be surprised by a thunderstorm, so we'll have to do that tomorrow. Enjoy your walk, and please walk an extra mile for me, because I didn't walk today. So if you could add an extra mile for me, I would highly appreciate that. Pack me some lunch too, thanks. I will send you over some lunch, Jay. Homemade pasta. I haven't ate yet, but plan on BLT sandwiches. I love a good sandwich. Yum. I could eat sandwiches every single day. So yeah, enjoy your sandwich, Christopher. And I haven't ate anything either yet, so I guess we're in the same boat. Please eat something, everyone. Don't be hungry. Life's too short to be hungry. Bye bye, Funny. Memorial Day wishes to you. Bye. Enjoy the walk and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, everyone. And yeah, get some relaxing time in, get some walks in, whatever floats your boat, whatever you need to have a good time. Do something that brings you joy. I ate a chicken wrap and fries from Wendy's. Oh, now you make me jealous. And a strawberry swirl vanilla shake. Oh, you didn't have to see that. Now I'm getting hungry, and I'm the one that asked you guys for what you ate. So it's my fault that I'm getting more hungry now. Sounds delicious. Got me a big pack of bacon. Nice. Oscar would love to hear that. He hasn't had bacon in a while. He gets his boiled vegetables. He's probably like, help. Excellent advice indeed. These tactics are always my go-to. And if I run into problems, I think my one always works. Oh yeah, I remember Shuriken, you said Meg has like her own charisma to talk to people about things, so that's great that you got that secret weapon on you. Remember his maiden name was Hanshu? Hanshu, really? That's cute. How cute. Hanshu, so her name was Glove. I love that. No, you're good. But yeah, Wendy's would smack right now. Oh, going to Wendy's, having like, just like opening that bag and then the smell coming out of it. It's a little warm in there, a little like condensed moisture from the heat from the burger and potatoes. Yeah, I haven't had that feeling in a while. I haven't had fast food in forever. Like the last fast food I had was Panera Bread, overpriced but pretty yummy, I have to say. And that was, yeah, like 3 weeks ago. But other than that, probably like almost half a year ago that I had fast food. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm right at the source and I could get some. But I think I'm gonna make maybe pasta. Now that someone said pasta here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pasta. French fries. Yes. Oh yeah, French fries would be great. But I don't have any fries in the freezer right now. So I guess I'm gonna cook some homemade food. Yay. That's the worst, when you're so hungry and craving something and then you have to stand in the kitchen and cook. But yeah, I'll do it. I got the time, I don't have any excuse today. So after cooking for my dog, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen now, and then I start cooking for myself. So that's gonna be the rest of my day. And I don't even know what else I got planned. We'll see about the weather. I think it's gonna be raining, so I'm just gonna be stuck at home, I guess, and do my average stuff. Feeding the stray cats, hanging out with Oscar, doing some YouTube stuff. Panera is good, but overpriced for sure. Yeah, for sure. Just a little soup and a sandwich, and it's crazy. But it was really good. I like that. But I just want to try it once. I never had Panera Bread before, so you know, once in a lifetime kind of thing. I'm hungry now and got a few cold ones. Nice. yeah, enjoy your sandwiches. Christopher, eat a sandwich for me, please. You all enjoy your weekend and eat all the good foods that you can. And it's Memorial Day weekend. Let's have a good time. And the gym can wait, and the long walks can wait. Although, let's try to not overdo it on the unhealthy train. But I'm gonna go to the gym tonight, I think, actually. Good idea, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna make some food now and then later head to the gym, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, whatever time it is that you're watching. I know I have some secret watchers from Germany sometimes, so yeah, I'll see you all soon. I'm gonna hop off anyways, Shuriken, so feel free to leave with everyone. I do like how Panera donates all their bakery. I mean, oh, they do? That is awesome. That's cool. Maybe I need to talk to them because I work like nonprofit and we have a food bank too. So if I could get their leftovers for our food bank, that would be amazing. Thank you for the tip, Jay. I didn't know that. That is that's cool that they do that. I love that. I hate when people throw stuff in the trash, but most of them do. So yes, it's normal nowadays. And yeah, of course, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Everyone, I always have a great time with everyone. And I certainly will for sure. Thank you for that tip. I really had no idea. I didn't think that they would do something like that, but that's great. Okay, well, I'm hopping off now. My tummy is rumbling, and thank you so much for cooking with me. It's always so much more fun when I have you guys here with me instead of standing here by myself. And yeah, always having great conversations with everyone. And be safe, have a great time, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Have a blessed one too. Bye, Christopher, Jay, Shuriken, Funny, everyone that's still here. Bye, y'all.